What's up, everybody? Welcome to Chris and Shell Talk Movies. I'm Chris,
I'm Shell.
and welcome to tonight's watch party of The Mask. Michelle, how are you?
I am okay. How about you?
Good, excited to watch this. I know we've sort of talked about this, and you said you've only seen this once, so I'm excited to see if you enjoy this more now.
I do not share your enthusiasm, but I'm ready. I love Jim Carrey, so
yeah,
it pains me that I don't enjoy this movie. Well, that I didn't enjoy this movie, but I don't know. You're a big fan, and we often agree. We agree far more than we disagree. So
yeah. Well, this is when I'm not watching Ace Ventura, this is my go-to for Jim Carrey.
I haven't seen Ace Ventura in a long time either. There was a time where I watched it and enjoyed it, but I haven't seen it in a long time.
As promised, we do have Slasher Theory back. He said he was going to come back this morning when we did Ready or Not. He said he was going to come back and join us tonight for the Mask watch party. So thanks for being here, Slasher Theory.
Here.
All right. So,
did you come back just for us or for this movie? The movie, right?
Either way. As always, we do have a movie room set up. So if you click on that link on the screen now, you'll find it in our YouTube chat, and you'll be able to watch this film along with us. It will ask for a camera and a microphone, but just push the disable button, and you'll be able to watch this film along with us. Let's get started with it. 3, 2, 1, play.
Oh, shit. I got them out.
But didn't put them on?
Didn't put him in.
Slasher said he's here for both.
I saw that.
Nice. I think he's really here for Cameron Diaz, to be honest.
Well, that could be it.
That's why I'm here.
I mean, you could be onto something.
I've always been a fan of this opening, with how they discover the mask and stuff.
I don't think I remember 3 minutes of this movie.
And by the way, this film was shot in Los Angeles. They just used the parts of it as to represent Edge City.
And how many of these are there?
I think there's 3, but this is the only one I care about. There's either 2 or 3. Sasha said 2, so there's this one and Son of the Mask.
It's Iskowitz. Iskowitz? Is it Stanley Iskowitz?
Stanley Ipkiss.
Oh, so close. Considering I haven't heard this movie in longer than I care to admit.
Yeah.
Look at me remembering stuff. See, I don't have a concussion.
And the animation series, that's right. I never really got into the animation series of The Mask, though.
Oh, they can keep that.
Hi, Scott. Good to see you. Do you know, Slasher, do you know if Jim Carrey did the voice for the animation? For this?
He did not, Chris.
Okay.
Oh, do you not know, or didn't he do it? I don't know if it's a classic. I didn't enjoy it the first time I saw it, Scott. Chris, would you consider it a 90s classic?
Probably not a 90s classic in movies overall. I'd probably say I'd probably class it as one of Jim Carrey's best.
How old is Jim Carrey in this? Looks about
this is-
12.
Let's have a look.
I'm looking for it.
Well, Cameron Diaz was 18. I know that. Who did the voice in The Mask cartoon series? Yes, he was correct. Rob Paulson did it.
He was 31.
Nice. Probably out of all those movies, Scott, I would go Jurassic Park first. Definitely.
It would be the only one out of that. Davey Deathray, how are you?
Hi, David Defray. Good. How are you? How was the concert? I made a little joke on his page. He went to go see 9 Inch Nails, and I said, "Oh, have fun at 9 Inch Kills." Is there a possibility we can do for a 90s movie took? What do you mean? That's like half a sentence.
Took. Is that a movie?
Let me look.
I did not enjoy this movie when I first saw it, so we're cautiously optimistic that I may like it this time.
Possibly we can do something.
Movie talk and talk about movies and stuff. Yeah, why not?
We can add
I'd
it
have
to
to
the
brush
list.
up and make sure that I was only talking about 90s movies, but yeah, definitely. There were amazing movies in the 90s for sure.
See, there's a few people in this movie that have passed away. He's died. He's dead. So is Peter Green.
Mm-hmm.
He accidentally shot himself, apparently, Peter Green.
Well, I didn't see Free Willy 2 or the Flintstones, so I'd stick with Casper.
Let me see.
Scream 1 and 2 are obvious 90s classics.
Well, The Mask is 94, so you can't include that. So I'm going Casper. Yes, Scream 1 and 2 would be 90s classics. Classics for horror, anyway. It'd be too hard to judge the whole 90s subgenre of movies to be like as 90s. You would have to do it as in its categories like comedy, horror, action. It'd be too hard to sort of narrow it down. Let's see what come out in 97. Movies 19. Gee, I'd hate to go to this bloody dodgy car, bloody. I think even Henry would be shaking his head.
He might be a shyster, this guy. I mean, he might be.
Well, we basically just said all he wanted was an oil change and they found more issues, so...
But there's no price.
Yeah.
There will be.
Technically, a car place won't do you any more extra work until they ring you. Charlie. I commend your effort taking 8 hours to edit a video. It pisses me off when I got to do an intro for buddy 3-4 hours. A female Richie Rich, I reckon I'd love to stay how it is. Yeah, I think it'd be it's way too long now for Jim Carrey to do a Mask movie now. Mr. Ipkiss.
Never better.
That's not my car.
Wow. Loner's a little rough, huh?
Yeah. That's what everyone would say though. If that car was making that much smoke and there was a hot girl in front of you, that's not my car. I think she would appreciate you more if you walked. True. And then normally with my intros as well, I always upload it to YouTube to see if they bloody approve it first. They're not going to ping me for it, which sometimes adds to extra editing.
Have you guys seen the new trailer for that movie? I can't remember what it's called, but it's the girl like does a podcast. They say it's the scariest movie you'll ever hear.
Oh, that was that one where I've forgotten the name of the movie, but I know what you're talking about. Someone
Friday
mentioned it.
the 13th.
Someone mentioned it on the channel,
Scariest
and I said it looks cool.
you will ever listen to. I think it's what it's called.
No, I have.
It's
Oh yeah, Scott. I wouldn't bother going looking at any of that stuff, Pinocchio and all that stuff anymore.
Undertone. Scariest movie you'll ever hear. It looks interesting.
Yeah, I think we even watched the trailer for it after a stream once.
Not with me.
I can't remember who said it. Who talked about it during the movie though? During the stream. It might have even been Eli who mentioned it. It looks interesting. I was meant to bring out my mask too, which is down here, I think, somewhere. My mask. There we go. That's my mask.
Nice.
Oh, this landlord would be a pain in the ass.
Yeah, she's pretty hostile. Aren't you two back at the lab to get your bolts tightened? Excellent.
Oops. I like the little doggy, Milo.
Ugh. He's a Jack Russell. He's got a little excitement. Davey says the concert was not in his bingo card. Friend knows the drummer. Oh, well, that's awesome. I'm glad you had a great.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. I hate making videos. I mean, I just record them and they are what they are, unless it's like tragically fucked up. Ooh, sorry, that was out loud. Sorry.
We can't wait to hang out with you tomorrow on Kyle's stream, Davey. It's going to be fun.
Or today for people who live on this side of the planet.
Yes, and that's right. 1 o'clock for you.
Even the dog's like, dude, this is not a good idea. Good job, Slasher. Just when you thought Jim Carrey's teeth couldn't be any bigger. I prefer live too. I don't record very much. Well, Chris and I do most of everything together anyway, but when I did my screen production video, like if I stumbled or made a little mistake, I just let it in there because you know what? I'm human. And
Yeah.
we all say more than we should. We all say one sentence and say, oh, I shouldn't have said that one there, you know, that sort of thing. So as long as it's not like blaringly obvious, and if I do make it blaringly obvious, I re-record it. I would rather re-record it than edit that one sentence. Twinsies. Wow,
I get
she's
more
nuts.
I get more nervous if I pre-record a video.
Me too.
So I make more mistakes. So that's why I prefer just to do it live. I'm roadkill.
I told Chris I'm going to print out a picture of him and put it on my screen, like behind my camera, because I'm much more comfortable in this situation talking to him and to you. So I have to be able to talk to someone. So I have to put the dog behind my monitor or something. I don't know. Yes, Matthew wants to come back in 8. Doesn't mean it's going to happen.
I'm leaving that where it is.
Yep.
Me and Shell will talk stream on Sunday and Monday, and that's it.
Ugh.
See, it's funny, as a kid you wouldn't notice that.
No, you wouldn't have. But all the boys movies that we watched when they were younger, you know, all the Toy Stories and all of that stuff, they always wrote in adult humor.
Yeah.
That the kids wouldn't get, so. Do you script yours, Slasher? If I don't script myself, then my 8-minute video turns into like a 45-minute video because I tend to ramble. Be like, oh, I forgot to write that down. And then I'll just go, and have you thought about this? And then I'm over here, and then I'm over there. It's my ADD brain, I guess.
I wish I could talk longer, but I just get straight to the point.
I try. That's why
I know.
used to write talking points. And now I actually script it. And then I put it behind me and I just scroll as I'm going.
Even now, when you watch like Home Improvements and that, you're like, oh, there's so many adult jokes in there, which you just wouldn't get as a kid.
Absolutely. Put it on again. We'll see.
Yeah. That's the proper Deadpool mask for Kyle's stream.
Hold on. Nice.
Disturbance. I like those pajamas, to be honest.
I kind of like them.
Wheels and boat floats. No, unscripted.
Is your
Nice.
hold on. I'll look something up before I ask. I could spell, it would probably work, but if I could see, it would work better.
Well,
Is
well
your
done.
channel Slasher Theory or?
Yeah, it's normally whatever.
Yeah, here it is. Well, now you have 51. And now I know his name is Kobe. Yeah, it's rough. Like, it's hard to stay focused. It's hard to I don't know. I just find I'm a blithering idiot if I'm by myself and not talking to Chris or you guys.
Well, look at that. Now you got 52.
All right, there you go, Slasher. 2 more. First time watching Buffy. Nice.
Nice.
Buffy is exceptional. Good times.
Sometimes I'll jump on YouTube and just watch the intro to Buffy because the song's so good.
Oh, you're very welcome, Slasher.
Got to help each other
I don't
out.
know why I didn't think of it. I have no idea why I didn't think of that like a month ago.
That surprised me, Dave, that you would be a wreck doing like pre-recorded videos.
Yeah,
You
you're
always
so
seem
like,
you always seem pretty cool and calm when you do your lives and smooth.
so smooth.
The bigger better deal.
Oh, Angel's good until it's not.
How did you
Like
get into
Buffy.
Angel but not Buffy though? That was kind of like
Yeah.
the point. It was kind of like, you would watch the, what is it? Season after season 3 he left?
Yeah.
And then Angel started?
2?
It was 3. It was after the school pretty much
Oh, it was after the Hellmouth. Yeah,
after the Hellmouth thing sort of exploded.
Been a long time since I watched it. My son watched them concurrently. Recently. Well, not recently. Within the last probably like 7 or 8 years. So he watched Buffy up until
Fair call.
Angel left,
Yeah.
and then started watching Buffy and Angel together at the same time.
Did it
He
work out?
comes down the one day and he's like, "What the hell with the end of Angel?" I'm like, "I know."
I don't think I saw the end of it. I need to watch it.
Oh, it's not pleasant.
When he watched it, like when he was all like sort of side by side, did the sort of the crossovers reach at the same spot?
Within an episode or two.
Okay, cool. So you watch Bones first, then Angel.
I fall asleep to Bones every night. I love Bones. And he is now going to be in the Rockford Files reboot.
He had his little break, and now he's going to do another TV series.
I guess. I hear you, Davey. Being live is completely different. I've never, even the first time Chris and I did this, I've never been nervous being live. The first time I was live alone, I was nervous.
Oh, is that when you had the black screen?
That was it. I was so nervous. I forgot to put myself into StreamYard. It was great. But thankfully, Em and Kyle were watching, and they kind of bailed me out. Made me not feel like such a complete ass.
As I said, Shell, we've done it before. I've done it on a pre-recorded video before.
It was unpleasant, but they made me laugh about it. Otherwise, I probably would have cried.
So if you're a fan of David and Slasher, have you watched the movie Valentine?
So good.
Someone did a watch party of that recently, Valentine.
That's one of my favorite scary movies. I love that that he gets away with it.
Yeah.
I love that.
You look great, Kate. How about a date, Kate? You could be my mate, Kate.
He's so beautiful. Like, for real.
Also has a younger, what's the name in it? From Scream? Sheriff Judy? Marley Shelton?
Judy.
She's the one who's actually dating Thingy in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
She plays Kate. Valentine has one of my favorite horror kills in it, though. The girl in the shower when he puts her throat on the glass.
I forgot about that one.
The Denise Richards one's pretty cool too in the spa.
Yeah, that one's good.
Hi.
Oh, that's skeevy.
How was the earwax, Cameron?
Oh, God. That made me like totally nauseous. I'm not gonna lie.
I swear he must have had something in his ear
Ugh.
for her to lick.
Some cotton in there or something, so she didn't. Ugh. Oh my god. It's weird to lick anyone.
Especially in the ear.
Yeah, and I mean, especially like on a street. It's it's kind of random. Ugh.
Well, I'm sure she probably asked, why am I licking him in the ear on the street? And probably the sort of dream sequence.
Something.
AKA, it's really Milo licking his ear. Little fun fact here: this is this yellow suit here. Jim Carrey actually wore on his stand-up. That's where it comes from.
It's very unattractive.
Well, my dad likes yellow, so he probably would have loved it.
Yikes. Henry's sleeping in today.
Mm-hmm. Must have had a big Friday night.
Must have.
I'm calling it now. He'll come in the last half an hour.
Half hour? I give him 25 minutes. 20 minutes. From the end.
Cops.
I imagine due to my swelling face, I'll be able to be on with Kyle at normal time today.
Well, I'll see you in the room beforehand.
How big is that limo, for God's sake?
Yeah, that wouldn't work. No. Kyle was actually in the room last night before I was.
Really?
Yeah.
I was here. I just wasn't in the room. I have to say we're a lot quieter without Kyle and Em in here.
Yes. I'm sure you will appreciate it if you drop in Kyle's stream.
Oh, great, Slasher. That's great. Are you in the States? I haven't watched your videos yet, so I don't know if you have an accent.
Most people are from the States. He's from the States. You're not Ohio, are you?
Missouri. Or as some of the Southern people say about Missouri, they call it Missouri.
Yeah, I don't get that. The reason I said Ohio is because a lot of people who we meet, they say they're from there, nearly the Ohio area.
Mm-hmm. Well, Jake's from Ohio. Henry. There's another one too. It's actually Misery. I see. I've never heard that. It's the Missouri
Missouri.
that the Southern folks say. I actually kind of like the Missouri.
I want to watch someone stream from Alabama.
Chris is from Missouri too.
Missouri, Australia.
Oh, hey Dustin. Good popping in. So military guys say Missouri.
Those damn military people. Yeah, I thought that's why you called it Misery, because of the weather.
No, that's Pennsylvania too. If you don't like the weather, wait 10 minutes. Sometimes 3 minutes.
That's why we need my friend of mine, Brendan Nix, to start up his YouTube channel. He's from Alabama.
Bama.
Yeah.
Is he a Southern gentleman?
Yes. But when he does his Stone Cold Steve Austin accent, you wouldn't expect it.
Oh, we do too, Slasher. I mean, it's crazy. You know, you wear your Parker in the morning, parka in the morning, then you have the heat on at night, and in the afternoon, you have the air conditioner on. It's ridiculous. I'm way over it.
Well, that's one thing I found funny in Kyle's 500 subscriber stream. They had a question in there. It was like, who was the killer who wore the like the parka coat, and they didn't know what people in there didn't know what a parka was.
What a parka was.
Yeah.
Hey, Wayne. It's been a minute.
Oh, Wayne, good to see you. Yes, I was talking about Cameron Diaz earlier. If I could have been 18 in 94 for one night.
It's rough, honestly. You know, we've
I
kind of
think I've
leveled
got.
off the spring weather now. It's in like right now it's 39, and then it's supposed to be almost 50 today. But I'm just like, where the hell is spring? Massacre at Central High. I've never heard of it. But I'll
I think
look
that
it
was
up.
that movie. I think that was that movie I asked you to watch.
Oh, was it? Damn it. Sorry. Problem is, I write it down back here, and then I don't take it to the rest of the house. Let me see. The one from 76, right?
Yes. You love me.
Okay. I will watch it today. I'll send myself an email right now.
Yes. Yeah, I'm
I'll be
pretty sure,
ready,
Wayne.
Wayne.
I'm pretty sure, Wayne. I've got this on Blu-ray myself.
What are you doing, Parchie? You okay?
That's one thing I like about Peter Green in this movie. He actually plays the actual villain, not the side piece, not the side case villain.
Right, not the half-ass villain. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I agree. Where's my pencil sharpener? Ipkiss.
Oh, you must have got what we had. What we had, Wayne. We had rain here.
It's crazy. It's been raining for 3 days here. We got like three
Oh,
more coming. My backyard is like soup, literal soup. I could ladle it out, which means my dogs are vile.
Oh,
You
but it's
can
also raining in southeast
smell the mud.
Queensland too, so you'll be getting that.
Surprise, Sydney.
I love what you did there, Wayne. It's always
Morning,
waning.
Em.
Where? Hey, how are you?
So he's waning. You know, Em, I just said to Chris, I said, you know, we're a lot quieter without those two. But honestly, it's you, because we weren't that loud with what the hell's his
Kyle.
name? Kyle.
Kyle.
It all just kind of not making sense today. Oh yeah, apparently that's a thing, but not watching that.
Uh,
How you doing on this fine Saturday, Em?
she's waiting for Kyle's stream. She's waiting for the anticipation. That's why she's here now, because she can't wait.
That's it.
I thought you put sunnies on then.
No. The pressure, the glasses is pushing the swelling.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it
yeah,
hurts.
yeah.
But then I can't see without them. So
Son of the mask. Maybe he did. Maybe he did.
what is the shopping? What's M talking about, Chris?
That's a good question.
Well, you probably were quieter than normally would have been because you were on that dodgy headset. And I know you kept pushing the mute button. White Chicks. In White Chicks, they're going shopping.
Okay. I am a fan, but I just haven't watched it for a while.
I was actually donating double red cells one day. And they give you a movie to watch because you do it for so long.
Yeah.
And I watched White Chicks. Why? Well, they had a bad movie selection, but it was unpleasant.
I actually think the last time I watched White Chicks in full was when I got a tattoo once.
A movie while getting a tattoo. That's brilliant.
Yeah, they got TVs in that in the room, and the clients and that get to select what movies and that to watch.
Mine have not. I've only been in 2 tattoo parlors. I got the one by itself, and then the other 2 I got by my together. But I could have used the TV when I got the last 2 because they took a minute, especially that one on my neck. It took a while.
Yes, Wayne, that dancing scene is a good scene.
Bitchin'.
Yeah, I don't mind the old Batman Forever slasher theory.
I love Batman Forever. It's an unpopular opinion, but it's one of my favorites. And I think you're right, Sasha. I thought he was outstanding as the Riddler.
The
He's better than
Riddler.
Tommy Lee Jones.
Oh, it's Two-Face.
But Tommy Lee Jones was terrible.
Open Sesame. And those two hated each other on set.
I can see how they might clash.
I think it was more Tommy Lee Jones that hated Jim Carrey than Jim Carrey.
He taught him everything he knows.
I'm going to
Oh,
go.
don't you be a nun. Mm-mm. I'll kick your ass if you behave. I think you're mad at me.
We love when you talk.
Absolutely. Well, that's not. He's not wrong. Have a good time shopping.
Yeah. Just a minute. Ouch. Fuck. says, see you later, thinking of you show.
Thanks. I got black eyes now, Em. I'll have to check them out later.
Haven't seen The Truman Show or The Majestic. I've only seen Ace Ventura for Jim Carrey.
I didn't see The Majestic. I did see The Truman Show. And as usual, everybody loved it and I hated it. Hi, Pay. Archie. What are you guys all worked up about?
Yes, Val Kilmer was a very good Batman.
Hi. What's up, Archie B?
He probably would have been Batman in Batman Forever if it didn't, obviously didn't do too, if it did better.
Who's your absolute favorite Bruce Wayne slasher? Not Batman, just Bruce Wayne. Well, even Slasher says the Truman Show is good, and I don't like it. I'll have to give it a go. Right?
Yes, I agree with that, Wayne. Tommy Lee Jones and Gary Busey in Under Siege.
I haven't seen that in a minute.
He's saying
Oh,
Adam
easy.
West.
Oh, you know, I was thinking movies, but there was that 1966 Batman movie, which is honestly one of probably my top 15 favorite movies of all time. I love that movie. Stop. Okay, from the movies, and not the 1966 Batman. Who's your favorite Batman? I mean, Bruce Wayne. Stop. Stop.
Just quickly, if you have just joined us, you'll see that there's a web address on the screen there. You'll find it in the YouTube chat. If you do click on that, you'll be able to watch this film along with us. It will ask for a camera and a microphone, but just push the disable button and you'll be able to see the film from there. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for coming in. I have it on Blu-ray and digital, Wayne. I love it. When I used to have a Dish Network, it was on IFC every Saturday morning for a couple hours. And I've been watching it since I was a kid.
The animated one?
No, the one with Adam West.
Okay, yeah.
From the 60s. It's so cheesy, but it's so much fun. I love, love, love it. There's a scene in the movie where Batman's running around. Morning, Henry. Oh,
Here's Henry.
He's got us both beat.
I think he does.
He's running with the bomb over his head. And he's running around the pier and the port and all that. And he's like, some days you just can't get rid of a bomb. Well, we watched that. My oldest loved that movie. Love. So we after we had our second son, he used to help with the diapers and stuff. It was his big thing. One day he put the diaper over his head and said, some days you just can't get rid of a bomb. Hilarious.
He says Michael Keaton back. Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton. I see that.
I actually prefer Michael Keaton as Batman in like the later films when he did it in like The Flash and stuff.
You're not alone in that sentence, Henry. Everybody seems to think she was. Oh gosh, Wayne, that sucks. So Henry, I watched that Horror on the High Desert, you bastard. I started it yesterday and I finished it this morning sitting here. And I was terrified. I was so scared. I had goosebumps. I had to turn the heat on. Goosebumps had goosebumps. It was very creepy.
Wayne's doing Rihanna.
Super creepy. Honestly. I was terrified. I thought about watching it last night, but I'm like, if Henry thought it was unnerving, then I'm going to be terrified. So I waited until this morning. I know. The sounds in that guy. The guy looks out of like out of that X-Files episode that they won't air anymore.
Ramsey. Wayne's coming out with the goodies tonight. He says, I have showgirls. Absolutely frightening.
You are not wrong. Showgirls is terrifying.
Too slow, geek. Do you want to die? I think that picture then was what's her name from Scream 2? Mrs. Loomis.
All hail the king. Oh, for God's sake. Don't be saying stuff like that to him, Wayne. Oh, you're not wrong about that, Wayne. No good to be former Prince Andrew. Henry, we're on with Kyle today at what time is it? 1.
1 o'clock. Here comes Jay's favourite part.
And then M tomorrow at 3. Where is your castle, King Henry? Oh my God.
Henry doesn't like castles, he likes caves.
Yeah, he prefers caves. Oh, damn it. You know, I meant to go down the cave road the other day and I forgot. Damn it, damn it, damn it.
I actually think the last time I watched this movie was because Jay started singing this song on stream once.
I don't remember Jay ever singing this. I must have missed those.
Yeah. People would bring up the mask.
Henry wants me to live stream from a cave. No bat cave. Just caves. I sent him pictures of one of them. I couldn't get too close to it though, because it was snowy. Now see, the bat cave is my kind of cave.
At least you'll have company.
For sure.
As Michael Caine would say in Batman Begins. At least you got company.
Oh, I love Michael Caine. That accent. Oh my God. My son loves his voice too.
Henry's been looking at caves, churches.
Oh my God, you can buy caves online. And the other day we were talking, it was Sunday, I think. He was shopping for cars. Now, see, caves, that would be something I'd be interested in talking about. Not to say that I didn't enjoy the car conversation, but I don't know anything about them. I'm getting weird looks from people running past this bus shelter at 10:30 p.m. I'm not waiting for a bus or home, just waiting to run home. The car cave. Oh my gosh. I don't know much about cars, Henry, though. I can't have an intelligent conversation about them. Not that I know a lot about caves, but I feel like I would do better with caves.
They call me Cuban Beat.
What's happening to you, Stanley? Bus shelter stream would be fun. I don't have any bus or I don't have any of those in my town.
It would be a bad connection. StreamYard likes you to be wired in.
Yes, it does.
Unless you want to watch a blank screen all the time.
User repeater. You know Henry's got that figured out.
No.
I can't lose my condo.
I lied. That's right, Slasher Trader.
Bitch.
You just put it on. Ouch. Boss.
Good luck, Wayne. He looks like the green guy from Angel.
Ah. Forgot what his name was in the show. What his real name was?
Lorne?
Andy Hamlet. Andy Hamlet, I think, was his real name.
Yeah, he died too.
Oh, did he?
It's two people from Angel that died. The
Yeah,
kid in the beginning.
I knew Glenn Quinn
Glenn.
died.
Yeah. Yeah, he died shortly after it was over, I believe. Or maybe it was still on.
Let's have a look. Angel.
Yeah, Dumb and Dumber 2 was a little rough. I think I watched it for the first time with Chris not long ago.
Good old Amy Acker.
Maniac, or yeah. Worst sequel I've ever seen. It was rough for sure.
Died 29th of March 2009. Oops.
Well, kinda.
He died basically from a dental infection.
I didn't realize that's what it was for.
Yeah, he got a dental infection which made its way for the drug to the bloodstream and then weakened his heart and stuff.
Makes sense. I mean that's why they're so adamant about dental surgery and antibiotics and stuff like that.
Yes, poor Milo. I don't think none of us will be around, Wayne, when the time gets to Scream 69. I think you'll see
I
a
don't know
porn.
if I want to be alive quite that long.
I think you'll see a porn Scream 69 before that. I love that dress she wears in a minute. I think at the time, Slash, I don't think this movie did too well. Let's have a look.
Super Bowl 69 is, oh God, Wayne.
The Mask box office.
Why wasn't he in the second one? Does anybody know?
Probably didn't want to. I'll have a look in a minute. This movie did 351 million off a $23 million budget. Why wasn't Jim Carrey in The Mask 2? I wasn't interested in doing sequels at the time of his career. Because he said he found doing Ace Ventura 2 was a creativity challenge experience. So he found it hard to come up with something new. Cheryl, you're on mute.
I said a root canal is better than last year's Super Bowl.
I don't know. I think I'd rather watch the Super Bowl again, to be honest.
Ugh, no, I'm good. Well, the Super Bowl was bad enough, but I think they're talking about a halftime show. Milo. Oh, Henry and I had a great time with the Puppy Bowl post show. I'm not crying, Henry. You're crying.
Well, the Puppy Bowl did better than our Super Bowl party.
Yeah.
Must have been because I was here.
What are you doing? You coming back over, Parchi? Come on. Come on. That's twice in one day. Come on. There she is. The Puppy Bowl was a lot of fun. We'll have to do that again next year, Henry. Look, you're famous. Look, Henry says hi, and Wayne and Flasha. Stop with the kisses. No makeup to lick today. My face hurts too much to put anything on. And I tried to cover up my black eye, but it didn't work, so I moved on.
Jump, Milo, jump.
Chris, what's the timestamp for Wayne?
We've just hit 1 hour and 16 minutes and 30 seconds.
You good?
So if you can quickly get to 1:18, and I'll tell you when to push play.
Not the cheese.
Yeah.
How long is it, Chris? Probably about an hour and a half, right?
I think it's about 1 hour and 40, this is. So we've just hit an hour 17. Go get those keys.
This dog is super cute. Jack Russells are nuts, though. I had a beagle once that I swear was crossed with Jack Russell because he was a nutter.
Yeah, you got to give him exercise and stuff. 17.5 minutes.
So Wayne's still walking, and he's in the dark. That's terrifying. More than they have been, Henry, because it's been
1:18.
57 degrees yesterday. They are definitely enjoying the mud, which is great. I'm sorry, Slasher. That's terrible. That is a special kind of awful pain. Archie,
Yes.
What are you doing? What are you doing, baby? I watched Marley and Me once, Wayne. I will never watch it again. I wouldn't watch it again with a gun to my head.
Yeah, I've seen it once. That's enough.
One of my sick children, not realizing what it was like, they thought it was going to be, like a dog movie. Picked it for family movie night once. The four of us sat there and sobbed. Even their dad sobbing. It was terrible. I mean, it was a beautiful movie, but it was never again. Wayne just saw Ghostface, but there are nobody could have been Anna Camp or Ethan. But definitely not Billy's mother. You have to look up when you say it.
Yeah. Billy's
mother. I can't do the neck thing because
nice twist, huh? Didn't see it coming, did you?
Oh, Timothy Oliphant.
Yeah, I'm not watching Milo and Oates again.
No, I did not. They look like tearjerkers, though, for sure.
Yeah, I try not to watch too many animal movies.
Yeah, they're too painful. Cocaine Bear. Yeah, we got to get there, Henry.
Come on, Henry. We're giving you the burbs. What else do you want?
And pump up the volume, finally. Double feature next Saturday, Henry. Don't forget.
Well, yeah, well, Henry's going to be lucky because then the following Saturday I'll be doing all the Jackass films.
Yeah, Jackass with Chris all day long.
Yeah, well, I'll try and get Kyle and that to come on for me for that.
Well, the cat's away, the mice will play. So the cat will be out of town. So the mice will watch dumb movies.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that, genuinely.
I don't think I can do 4
Henry,
Jackass films on my own with dick and fart jokes.
2 weeks today, you can watch all the Jackass you want with Chris. His shell will be gone. Hopefully my eye will be healed by then. It's astoundingly purple right now. Oh, I read this story of Hachi slasher, and there was absolutely no way I was watching that. No friggin' way.
DeLorean?
He looks like a vampire from Angel for sure.
Mm-hmm. I can see that.
He doesn't look like the green guy, but he looks like an alien for sure. Oh, yeah, it's all here. I'll send you a picture, Henry. It's brutal. It started last night right before the funeral.
I love this part.
Oh my gosh, Bad Grandpa. Henry was sending me a couple of them. They were hilarious.
Oh, where he's dressed up as the grandpa.
Yeah, and I saw there was a funeral one, and oh god, I can't remember them. Still walking. Somebody's beeping at Wayne. They're horny. Oh, Wayne.
Well, you can always walk somewhere and someone can scream out the car going, nice ass or something, which I got once.
Nice.
When I was in Los Angeles.
Thanks for stopping by, Parchi. All right.
Nearly done. Oh, he's also dead in this film too. The guy who's his bank friend.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's dead as well. Him, Charlie.
Henry, I sent you a picture of my black eye. It's sexy. I mean, it has to be, right? Oh, Wayne, stop. I have a fat ass bigger than Billy's mother. Billy's mother. I love it.
Wait till the trial. It is gonna rock. Mickey, there's not gonna be a trial.
All right.
So vulgar. Does Billy let you talk to him that way? Billy was a sick fuck just like you. You're a psychotic. Oh, shh. That'll be our little secret. For one last kiss.
Yeah. What is it with people licking today?
I just noticed that his eyes get brighter when he gets more angry. Yeah, well, why not? It should be a good setting for a Scream film, like a spring break type, break type of thing. Well, do you love the part Henry with the dog as the mask?
Bennington. Oh my God. Scream 8. Surprise Sydney. Mickey's secret twin brother, Ricky,
Yeah.
who's now in his 50s.
Named Ricky from the video store.
That's it.
It's an homage.
Oh, very nice, Slasher. Going anywhere exciting?
Nice. Sort of whereabouts you headed.
His eyes bugging out. Archie, do you want to wear the mask, honey? Do you want to wear the mask? Do you? Archie, you're back for more love. Hmm? What's up with you today? Yeah. Henry says, welcome back. You crazy woman.
Did you miss me?
You wouldn't believe how hard it is to get dog slobber off of glasses. With this, you'd imagine I do it rather often. And I have stuff, it just takes forever. It's very sticky. Gross.
Punk.
What are you doing in Kansas? Oh dear.
That was a spicy meatball.
What are you doing?
Nice conventions and stuff.
Good. Go on the couch. We'll be done in a little bit.
Wayne's bringing out the Wizard of Oz talk and Home and Away talk.
Very nice, Wayne. Random, sometimes the best. Have a great time.
Give me that. Breakfast. Well, that bridge doesn't look like that anymore.
Transformers starts next week, everybody. And
Yes.
Saw.
And Saw.
Be ready. Very excited.
Come, Sam.
Get to the pillars. Get to the building. Get to the pillars. You will hear all the shell quotes. Babe, get on the couch.
And that's The Mask, everybody.
Yeah, I didn't enjoy it anymore this time. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it, though. Very good. Very good. Stop. Pavlov's dog.
Yes, Slasher, he is in trouble. No, Henry, we can't do another one because I got to go to sleep for a few hours before I jump on Kyle's stream.
Well, Chris doesn't have to stay. What do you want to watch, Henry? Let's do it.
You just can watch whatever you want. So we'll wrap this up. So that's the end of the move, everyone. Thanks for hanging out with us. As we did say earlier, me and Shell are going to be on Kyle's stream, Flat from Mother World, at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard USA time. We are celebrating his 1,000 subscriber party, which is going to be a lot of fun. He's also got some other great guests on there as well, doing some trivia, talking some movies.
If you can stop by and give Kyle some love, that would be really great.
We appreciate it. And like we said earlier, we've got me and Shell will be doing our full spoiler review for Scream on Monday, and then we'll be jumping into the Saw franchise and Transformers. So thanks for hanging out, everyone. We appreciate it, and we'll see you soon. Bye, everybody.
See ya. Thanks, Lon.
Did you get that on film? Yes, I got that on film.